freshly landed from Africa. Like some 13,000 others since the start of the year, they arrived illegally a few days ago. After boarding in Libya, they set foot here, on Lampedusa Island, 9 kilometers long and 2 kilometers large, at the heart of the Mediterranean Sea. For the time being, they've been kept in this new center with space for 800 people. After spending weeks in the desert and several days at sea, they're receiving some much-needed assistance.
The composition of the migrants is changing, and so last year we received more people coming from North Africa, while this year we're receiving more people coming from Ghana, Nigeria, and a lot of people coming from Eritrea and Sudan, so many potential asylum seekers.
Just over 100 kilometers from here is the Tunisian coast. In fact, Lampedusa Island is closer to Africa than it is to continental Europe. Those boats with Arabic names were seized after the long journey. On board were traveling dozens of illegal immigrants. Those who managed to reach Lampedusa are the lucky ones. After paying more than $1,000 each to traffickers for the uncertain voyage, they'll have been packed into boats inadequate for such a trip. Humanitarian agencies, security forces and fishermen all agree. Every year, thousands of migrants disappear at sea.
When the weather is good, we come across many of these boats transporting illegal immigrants in the Mediterranean Sea. But when the weather is bad, I can tell you, it's a graveyard out there because they never reach dry land. It's not like if you found bodies floating around, but we've caught human remains in our nets.
None of these illegal immigrants will remain in Lampedusa. After a few days on the island, they'll be transferred by boat or by plane to other centers in southern Italy. Then, they'll be separated into different groups: minors, asylum seekers, refugees, economic migrants, and those who are ordered to leave the country, who often remain illegally. Even if their stay is only temporary here, immigrants are a source of controversy for the islanders, who live mostly from the tourism industry and often consider them as a nuisance.
We wouldn't want this island to become the ground base for illegal immigrants, the reception center for all the Mediterranean Sea.
Across the sea, it is estimated that about 1 million Africans are waiting in Libya for their turn to make the voyage. Despite the dangers and the uncertainty of a new life in Europe, the crossings continue.